The Rocky Horror Show, which will be taking place at Montecasino this month after its stint in Cape Town's Artscape Theatre. Now, Khunou takes on the role of Janet Weisz in Richard O'Brien's world-favourite blockbuster rock and roll musical, and this makes the actress the first black South African woman to be cast as Janet in the hit show. The Rocky Horror Show tells the story of Brad and his fiancée Janet, who meet Dr. Frankenfurter by chance when their car breaks down outside his house while on their way to visit their favourite college professor. It's an adventure with fun, colour and endless music. But to tell us more about the production, we're joined by the lead actress Didintle Khunou from our Cape Town studios. Didintle Khunou, very good morning to you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, coming to you live from Cape Town.
Indeed, indeed. So now, Didintle, it's safe to say that you are a woman of firsts. I mean, just a couple of years ago, we heard you on this very show when you were cast as the first black South African, or the first South African to be, featured in a foreign production called Color Purple. Now you've been cast as the lead role, Janet, a first for a black woman. So how did being cast in this legendary musical mean for you as an artist?
I mean, it's an honor. It's incredibly humbling. But I'd like to think that they gave me the job because they thought, well, she has the capacity to do it. They saw my potential. They liked what they saw, and they were like, okay, let's give it a bash. Let's have a new face. Let's give a new face a chance to do this role. Yeah.
I mean, it's all about music, comedy, fun, drama. But then for those that don't necessarily know the show, do you want to take us through the plot and what the show is all about?
So basically, Brad and Janet get stuck on their way from a wedding, right? And they're stuck in the storm and in the forest, and they lost, and they need some source of refuge. And Riff Raff, who is part of Frankenfurter's castle and crazy house, lures them with a light from the lighthouse towards the castle, and then. Eventually they get to the castle and they meet Frankenfurter and all of these other characters, Riff Raff, Magenta, and they just go through this whole journey of incredible experiences and sexual liberation. And basically the real message of the show is don't dream it, be it. Be your authentic self. Be true to who you are. And that's what Brad and Janet grow to learn in the show.
Yeah, Didi, you've just taken through, the suspense and the drama and the intrigue. But now, take us through the actual preparation phase of the production. I would imagine quite a daunting process it can be. So how long has that been, and what are some of the challenges that you encountered during the preparation process?
It was a month, so we had a month to prepare. But luckily, with the exceptional guidance of our director and our choreographer, and our musical director, we managed to get through everything quite swiftly and quite quickly. The rehearsal process happened in Cape Town from November, and then we started performing from the 6th of December. The rehearsal process was an intriguing one, an enlightening one. I had to learn an American accent. I had to learn how to speak in Janet's voice, which is quite different from mine, differently pitched from mine. I had to learn how to sing in a certain note and registers that I've never sang before. So it was a process of a lot of growth. And I'm very happy that it's happening. I'm excited that South African audiences are getting to see it again. And I'm especially excited that the Joburg audiences are going to be seeing it from the 17th of December. So,
and more importantly,
guys.
And more importantly, your fans are excited to have you back on the stage because you're such a darling of the theatre stage, Didi, and your acting prowess. We've seen it extending to the small screen. You've won quite a number of awards throughout your career. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best, Didi.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, that was Didintle Khunou talking to us about her role as Janet in the hit show Rocky Horror Show. Well, the show will be taking place at Montecasino this month after its stint at the Artscape in Cape Town. All right, let's now take a final batch of your tweets that have been coming through. Let's take a look.
Right, we've got this one saying, "Morning Pearl and Simpiwe. The story that caught me is the contradictory statements from the Deputy President concerning load shedding and the spokesperson of the presidency. Two different stories from the presidential office, which raised a little bit of eyebrows."
All right, let's take a look at the next tweet with regards to